So the aftermath, yesterday's storm. And we are so lucky that this landed here, because the farm is right here. Kind of blocked. It's just wild. So I would say overall the most damage to the farm was actually done in the cosmos. This row looks okay, but you can see in the center right there we had some losses, probably from the hail, and as well over here you can see kind of that cosmo there got pulled up. So that's okay. Those we can just replace with fresh seed. The crop I was actually most worried about, the straw flower here, so it's actually really nice to see that it didn't deal with a lot of hail damage. So I'm grateful for that. And then the other crop I was concerned about were the marigolds, and they seem to have weathered this just fine. Hey everyone, so we are out today at the old drive plot trying to get the planting done here. So last year, if you were following along, this part of the farm we did not plant last year. Our goal was actually to let the ground rest. So what we did this year, because this side of the farm is quite a bit wider than the other side, is we actually set it up so that we have 30-foot rows running perpendicular, horizontal, vertically. So here you can see that we've kind of from the road here, they're running vertically from the road up, and we actually have 2 rows going. And then we are going to keep this kind of going all the way. Further down, McKenna is putting in more rows down there of landscape fabric, and then as we walk kind of in this direction here, since we don't spend a lot of time on video at the old drive plot. But if we head down this way, so right behind me here, there are flags that we have placed. We are actually going to be putting up hoop houses, which is a very exciting step for us this year. I never dreamed that in our, we would get to the point so quickly where we would be able to put those hoop houses up. But this is going to be a bit of a game changer for us growing long term as well, which I'm quite excited about. Kind of in here is where we're going to be setting up our water tanks, which will make irrigation very easy, as most of the annuals on this side are going on this side of the farm here. Beyond those where the greenhouse is going to go, we are going to be putting in lots and lots and lots of sunflowers.
Doing?
Clearly.
That's my favorite, when they get all stringy. I think it's fun.
In hindsight, I'm disappointed that I have absolutely no video footage. Because that would have been a great intro to today's video.
Just me bolting across the camera.
Just like getting hit by that wall of rain.
Yeah, that was wild.
Seeing the wall of rain though is so pretty, especially when you're on a lake and it's just like curtaining.
Yeah, but that was like
scary.
That wasn't a pretty wall of rain.
It was
like,
green.
It was green?
A green wall of rain.
It was green?
Yeah, the sky was green. Dude, you need to look at pictures and videos.
You really need to get your butt on social media, girl.
I mean, like, I was looking outside, but all I saw was gray.
No, it was green.
Maybe I'm colorblind.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I was genuinely, though, I think most surprised by how fast you moved. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to, like, blustery day it. Winnie the Pooh and the blustery day going on there. Where's my water bottle? Caitlin's got all the dahlias back in the cooler.
As soon as you just realized what happened, she's finished now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything is saved, and Brittany's still standing there being like, we're all gonna die. What is this day after tomorrow, Jake Gyllenhaal shit? Do you want to know what mine and Nick's first date was?
In a storm?
No. We went to see Leatherheads. Like that George Clooney film.
That's a horror movie, right?
Pardon?
That's a horror movie?
No, it's a sports movie.
Oh, I'm thinking Leatherface. Sorry.
Very, very different.
Was there a storm in it? I'm trying to figure out where your brain...
There's literally no connection. Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what was your thought process to get there?
So I think my thought process was that was some day after tomorrow Jake Gyllenhaal shit, which reminded me that one of my very first dates I ever went on was to see The Day After Tomorrow in theaters. And then I was like, hold on a second, what was mine and Nick's first date? And that's how we got to where we got.
That's okay. That's so fun. It's like, let's sit down for a second, unpack that.
It is, guys, what day is it today? Okay, so it's Thursday, and it was a long weekend, so nobody knows what day it is or like what time of year it is, except that we have a lot of dahlias to get into the ground. So we are at the Green Door Gardens patch today. I am having some trouble. We are getting all of the dahlias into the ground today. And it is windy and breezy and cloudy, and that is okay. The girls are working hard, and I'm sorting because I can.
busy. So, this is what we're doing. Yeah. Jen's over there finishing it. But basically, we're doing them like 12 inches apart, and we have them all labeled this year. So this year we have all of our stuff together. Thanks to Caitlin, which Caitlin's been on the channel before, right? Yeah, Caitlin's a sweetheart. We love Caitlin. She's in charge of all the books. Yeah, so that's sweet.
Okay, so it's now just after 8 o'clock on Thursday night. I have a lot of ranunculus to harvest before tomorrow morning. And normally I would wait to do this in the morning, but we are gonna get so much rain overnight. So we got to get these harvested for market, and there's a lot. So let's get to it. These ranunculus are called Amandine Pauline. They're so beautiful. They're like this really gorgeous, deep, like red rose red. And I wasn't sure when I ordered these if I'd love them, but I love them. They're so pretty. The stem length on them isn't fabulous yet, but they are definitely getting longer, and these are going to make some really, really beautiful bouquets this weekend. These anemones are so beautiful. Look at that, lovely. So it's starting to rain now, which is pretty on brand for this spring, but we're also on peony watch. So I wanted to come over and show you. So this big bush beside me, we have been growing this bush for a couple years now. So this year, I'm very excited because we're finally gonna get blooms that I can harvest off this. Because peonies are a long game flower, right? You really have to wait for them to get big enough. The plant needs to be big enough so that when you cut it, it's gonna come back every year. I'm excited about because it's just got so many buds on it. So we're gonna head back in now because it's starting to rain and we'll pick up tomorrow. How's it going today, McKenna?
Tired. Yesterday was a lot.
Yesterday was a lot, wasn't it? Pretty pretty. Do you prefer making bouquets or mason jars?
Mason jars, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little bit more, creative freedom isn't the right word. There's a little bit more like pizzazz.
Pizzazz, I like that. So this is Orlea. This unexpectedly seeded itself in our backyard. It did not come up last year when I seeded it. It did not come up the year before when I seeded it. And this year it came up. So that's fun, but look at how pretty it is. Oh, it's gonna look so nice. So ways in which you can tell that somebody did dance in their years past. How many Bretts are in Caitlin's hair? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is a lot of Bretts.
It's market day, which is what we were making yesterday. We also have, it's our last day for dahlias, and then they're all going in the ground. So, yeah. Hope we sell everything.
So it is now Saturday, it's around 11 o'clock, McKenna's out at the market and we are back at the Old Drive plot and we are busy putting in more seedlings and it's looking really good here. So I'm gonna just show you some things because I'm quite excited about this. Down here we have first year seeding or first year flowering delphinium. And I have a bride this year who specifically requested this in her bouquets. So I'm quite excited about that. If we head down this way, so this section right here behind me, this is where we had our daffodils. They're obviously done now, but we're going to be putting in a row of baby glads in the center, which are the ones that we're trying to cause the bulbs to grow up a little bit so that can use them again in a few years. And then on this side we have our larkspur, which is looking really good. So this will hopefully be going in our June subscriptions next month. So I'm really excited about that. Those start actually next week and it looks like I'm gonna have blooms. This back corner over here is where we're starting to put in the zinnias. So we already have, I think, 2 rows of zinnias planted at the Green Door Gardens plot. So here we put all the extras. So we're gonna have like, I think, 3,000 zinnias in the ground this year, if not more. And we can see this row, I'm particularly excited about this row here. So this is all scabiosa. And the seedlings look so good this year, so good. So lots going on at the farm today. We're gonna be seeding sunflowers as well yet this afternoon, and we will check in with McKenna at the end of the market to see how she did. So it's Sunday evening and McKenna came back with 2 mason jars and 4 bouquets, all of which were sold out at our self-serve flower bar by the end of yesterday. So we were a sellout this weekend, which is really exciting. I harvested more ranunculus today, so I will be able to restock the flower bar tomorrow, so for Monday. But right now I am making myself and my husband some dinner and we are going to enjoy this beautiful evening. Thank you so much for following along. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you would like to follow along on our flower journey, please hit subscribe. We're so happy that you're here. Thanks everyone. Bye.